hustle, but the night. Know that the ride or die.
Welcome to the House of the Princess.
I keep waiting on my seat. Know that the ride or die.
I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet.
We hustle, but the night. Waiting on my seat. Know that the ride or die. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when
Thank
I
y'all
was
for
not
joining
around.
us.
Certain people that I know.
How y'all doing? Oh, I thought this was clear. Let me clear my. Oh, it's because I'm further back. Let's see if I can. Oh, I look raggedy today, but at least I want you to see me raggedy and clear. Okay, how are y'all doing today? Welcome to the House of the Princess. I'm sorry I was a little late. I was sitting up here multitasking, and at first I was gonna go live at 7, and then I was over to AT2 House, and then I saw Couture Bay was going live, and then I got my notification that Funky was live, and I was actually on the line with customer service in the chat line. You know how that is when they have you on hold and stuff, and you have to wait. So I was like, let me just push it back a little bit so I can get my business done, because I'll be multitasking through this live. And I want to give y'all my attention. Now, first, let me do the business here, because the last time I went live, I had a little troll at what I would assume to be a troll, but somebody came in here with some vulgarities, and I kind of don't want to deal with that. And then we don't want the people that be calling you all kinds of names and whatnot, booty holes popping up on the live, and we don't need that. So in a moment, I'm going to do the roll call. I need to get a roll call song. I'm going to come up with some stuff. I'm working with somebody. We're finna make a custom song. We're going to change some of the intros and just get for season 4 of House of the Princess. We are going to get some new things and just give it a new vibe. Kind of motivate me to do more things in here. Y'all been keeping me here these past couple of weeks. Now, first, listen. Hey, Roxy, thank you for being a new subject. Welcome. And Dina, hey, Black Diamond, the mod with the mostest. Welcome on in. And Roxy's my newest mod. I done forgot already. Queen Kaya, how you doing? And Vintage 1970, y'all coming on in. We know y'all struggle in, and I was watching Funky Even myself just a minute ago, and so I got through the meat and potatoes of the thing, and then so now I'm over here with you, my loves. So yesterday we had a watch party. I want to regulate maybe the date and time that we're watching the Aunties podcast, because I have a lot of people that say they want to watch, but when it's okay, you figure it out. When I have the watch parties, people are not able to watch. So I might be having it too late. I might be having it on the wrong day for you guys. People are asking. So we're going to figure that out because I want to make it convenient for you. And the watch parties are for members only. You can pick the lowest tier, which is $1.99. And I implore you to join the membership here. If you have not pressed the like button, please show some manners. Hit the like button, wipe your feet as you're coming in. Y'all just love me to talk ratchet. I see this because this is the first time in a long time I got some real big views on a video. And I know part of it is because I haven't been up here and I have to get myself reacquainted to the YouTube algorithm. But it was a fierce jump when I did the Aunties podcast. It might have been because of, what's that thing? Nita and Charles. And I'm going to come back and talk about that because, baby, the way Tia Kemp got in that ass, that was real ignorant. But we're going to talk about that later. So today, and I should have put on the title. I'll fix it in a minute. Episode 3. This is with the Baddies. And let's put a picture of the Baddies. And actually today I wasn't going to get on camera. You know that's rare. But I just decided to at the last minute. These are the baddies, okay? And from left to right, you have Natalie Nunn. In the middle, you have some girl named Scotty. And at the end, we have Roly, formerly fully known. Her name is Roly Poly Snack Meals. So that is the name that Chance gave her. So she was Roly Poly Snack Meals. And I did pull out some clips. Well, I wrote some notes down so I can get some clips for y'all down to the Zeus. So look, this starts off. You know, when the Aunties podcast comes on, if you've ever watched it, it comes on and the aunties are always there, like talking they shit. Excuse me if y'all hear this. I mean, mute it. Boom. They're always talking they shit somewhere. And so they like, you know, I personally think like they have taped like 12 shows in one day. And they just do them, you know, back to back. So they have a few shows in order. So they were apparently on Baddies, because I don't watch it. They have this thing, Baddies, shot o'clock. So that's when you take your shots. I don't have nothing in my glass. We got some Patron right here. Here we go. Throw it back. We'll take a shot of ginger ale. But Tia is getting lit already, coming in the door. She was waiting on you at the door. She always got 2 cups of something. And I think that's part of the reason why the behavior is so bad, because they've probably been drinking for a significant amount of time before they get to the interviews, and then they're really lit. But on top of that, they've probably been smoking and all of that. Hey, let's do a little celebration before we get into it. Where is it? I got so many things on here now. I need to delete some stuff so I can find it. I'm about to play a commercial. I can't find it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Got money. Yeah.
We want to thank Black Diamond for being a member for 25 months and renewing our membership. Thank you so much for being here. So yes, yeah, I can delete a couple of things here. I got all my intros here. Okay, y'all been with me. I'm still getting used to getting back to YouTube. Anyway, so they are drinking a lot, and I think that they be lit and then they be smoking and carrying on, so that makes them even more like off the chain. Nevertheless, Natalie and the girls come in and they bring gift boxes for the aunties, and it's like a lot of Bad Girls paraphernalia. I love the box. I have my own boxes for my products, so. But I guess it has the girls on there. It's pink. Y'all know I die for pink. It was really cute. In there, they had their own strand of reefer, okay? And they make sure that, you know, Tia's all in it. She's like, oh, y'all got the weed. And, you know, they got their own strand of weed. So each girl brings out a box. Natalie gives Tony one. Roly gives Tia one. And then Carlissa, I'm going to call her Carlissa, she has no box. And they was like, oh, bitch, you ain't bring me no box. I just like that. And so instead, Scotty was supposed to bring her a box, and she forgot to bring her box. So she had to go back out, get the box, and bring it back in. So then there's that. And so she still, you know, I don't care for Carlissa anyway. And so she just was kind of butthurt in her feelings about it. So then, let me come back here so I can see y'all. And then, so we continue to go forward. Carly everybody was talking about how, you know, Scotty with the body was a cute little girl and how she had a nice smell to her, whatever. And so Carlissa said, yeah, I saw you at the Zeus program, and I had to get my husband in line, but shit, You were so fine, we both was looking. So I found that interesting. And then they got to saying, I guess Nelly said, you walk around, y'all, you smell like you got some good pussy. Like they was talking about that stuff. And I found it very interesting. Like I don't talk to my friends like that. Like I don't care what they do with their cat. Like, and I talk real reckless a lot. I'm looking out the side of my eye, looking at myself. So it was kind of weird. Um, so then we continue. Tokyo Tony just dives right into the thing. So she says, how many of y'all eat pussy? Just like that. So Scotty says, well, I've tried it. Not like that. I don't talk about what you be doing with it, or it look like you got some good pussy. I don't talk to you like that. I just talk regularly. So Scotty said, I've tried it, but I just didn't like it. So Carlissa hating ass goes right into, oh, you tried Natalie's pussy, you ate Natalie's pussy. And Natalie, she, the way it sounded, she got thrown off too. So she spits out her drink. She was choking like, what? And she was like, I'm not saying, like they had to keep going back and forth. She was like, I'm not saying I had none of Natalie's coochie. I've had some of somebody else's, and I just didn't care to do it anymore. It just wasn't my thing. Roly Poly Yoli says, yeah, I've eaten it, and I've eaten quite a few of them. And, that's my thing. And they're steady going back and forth thinking that she ate on Natalie's coochie. And she was like, no. So then Tokyo Tony, she is a great host. I must give it to her. She keeps the party going. The rest of them, they kind of like to talk over people. They don't let people finish their sentences. They don't have a conversation. They just keep asking a bunch of questions. And if the answer is not going the way they want to, they interject. And it's rude as hell. So Tony says, do you swing, especially Rolly? Because she was like, you mighty quiet. How many of y'all swing? And so Rolly said, yeah, I swing. I belong to a swingers club in Vegas, and I get out. So Tony says, well, you eat coochie? She's like, yeah, I eat coochie, at the swingers club. She said, do you eat ass? And she said, well, yeah, I eat ass. And then she was like, do you eat men ass? And she was like, nah, I don't eat men ass, just women ass. Oh, like, this is not one of them for your kids, okay? This is a damn near after dark conversation. So if you got some kids around you, please, I understand. Catch the replay. I'm sorry I didn't give this disclaimer early. Anytime, anything having to do with the Aunties podcast, it is not just for you to be playing while you at work or playing around your mama unless she freaky too, or your kids, okay? So they right. Who's at my door? Hold on, y'all. I live at the end of home. Ain't nobody got no business unless it's my neighbor across home. Oh, that's early. What's it right now? Oh, why my thing go off, but my phone didn't go off. That's interesting. Oh yeah, we's real around here. I have to check that rig door because I heard something. And I hear a whole bunch of motorcycles outside. But anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. You a big kid now. So Tokyo continues to say, well, how many of y'all been on OnlyFans? And Natalie said, no, I'm not on OnlyFans. I ain't never had no OnlyFans. I don't have anything against OnlyFans. And Scotty is on OnlyFans. And they said, well, what you do on OnlyFans? And she said, I just be taking pictures of my butt. And whatever. And then so they said, well, Natalie, you on OF selling Gucci. And she was like, no. She was like, I got a husband. And Carlissa, of all people who sit up there in her drawers and sitting up there in people's husband face and all that people facing, talking about coochies and pussies. And she got a husband at home, allegedly, wants to check Natalie talking about, but you got a husband at home. Like, how is you doing this? You out here selling pussy and you got a husband. She was like, I'm not selling pussy. And Tokyo Tony was like, but you selling pussy dreams and the fantasy of getting some. I kind of liked it when she said that. So I'm going to play this clip. I want to play the clip. I really do. But I'm scared of copyright. Even though I can use like a small clip of anything for, copyright laws or whatever, but I don't feel like the aggravation. Fair use. I don't feel like the aggravation if they do this shit. But I think I want to try something. Media slot. Can y'all see this? I'll put it right down there. Right down there. Right there. So we're going to play this clip so you can hear it. Well, and they don't strike. What the myth is that you get struck. It's not a strike. They flag you. They ask you to take it down. Okay? And if you don't take it down, then there's a problem. It's rare that you just straight up get strike. Now, if you can see in the corner, way down in the corner, bow, 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 bow. If you can magnify your screen, you'll be able to see what's going on. Oops, wait.
Uncle Sam. I would like to use my EBT card. Auntie, we gotta get some groceries next time I come over. I'm gonna make sure they got our card.
Natalie Curtis said you bought him a Rolex.
So
did he do the Kobe on you? Did he
Who
extort
is Curtis?
Who is that?
Rolly, who is Curtis?
Curtis is who?
Oh, y'all got that Baddies play dumb shit going on, huh? Y'all know who this motherfucker is.
All right, well, let me ask you. Since Rolly sitting over in the corner ain't got shit.
Okay, so what the deal was, they also said about Natalie, selling all this stuff. She said, well, I need more money. And Natalie said she doesn't have money. And that's when Carlissa was like, well, you bought Curtis a car. And she was like, I don't know who the hell you talk about. I don't know what this is. I personally don't know. Curtis might be her husband. I don't know. But she said she ain't paid taxes in 10 years and she ain't got no money. And that's where that came from. Again, Carlissa just be talking. She annoying to me. I'm starting to really not like her or whatever. Okay. So that was that with that. She says she's a renter. She doesn't own her home. That the whole channel is trash, but we watch it anyway. Anywho, so the next question that you heard Tokyo Tony finna ask is, do any of y'all do a little white girl? Do you snuffle? What is it? Sniff the booger sugar? Have you ever had a little Hannah Montana? Okay, and all of them said no, but they do weed. Yes, okay, and it's Carlissa. She asked oh, y'all got y'all own weed strand and y'all smoke weed? And she was like, we gave you some weed. Like they talked about it at the beginning of the show. I ain't now. So it just shows that she just like to talk just to hear herself. And the bitch be flighty and drunk or something like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if she be skiing on the white slopes before the show starts. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her. She's annoying. So when she goes over to Rolly, she says, Rolly, do you feel pressure because you fat? Or they like to say BBW. But she was fat, okay? And then she went and got that surgery. And of course, we know she has a show called Transforming Rolly, where she had the liposuction while she was awake. And she's still a big girl even after she had the liposuction. So that tell you how fat she was, okay? And she says, no, I don't feel any pressure. I feel good about my body before and after surgery. She said she did it for health issues because she had heart disease. And so she was like in a bad space in health. And that is why she had excuse me, y'all. That is why she had the surgery done. She also mentioned that she was on the show One More Chance, and that is how she got her name, Roly Poly Snack Meals. And after the show was ending, like the last day of the show, she was actually with someone during the show, and they passed away at the last day of the show. So she got really depressed. And so she started eating. And she knew it was bad for her, but she continued to eat. So she was also a stripper. She was a plus size stripper in Vegas. And so that wasn't even that wasn't a sneeze. But thank you anyway. She was a plus size stripper. And I didn't like it. It was real ignorant. And you know, they get to talk and they talk over each other. They get to talking over each other. You can't hear the snide remarks. And so in that, you know, they was like, oh, you was a plus size, you know, model plus size stripper. And they was, somebody's like, I guess Carlos, y'all make me doing that? And Tia said, yeah, they love them big backs. They love a big back. Girl. And so they were like, well, why didn't you work out for surgery? And here goes Roxanne. And she says, because I'm lazy. I'm going to say it just like that. I didn't want to do the work. I just went and had the surgery. And, you know, Natalie takes up for her. Tell her you booked and busy. You ain't got time to be down for no surgery. So y'all just went in, got it done, and did what you had to do. Now, this is an argument about, they tried to compare her to Akbar V, which happens to be the next show guest for next week. Akbar V lost about 100 and 200 pounds. She lost a person and a half in her surgery. And but she made sure to let people know that they are not the same. She did work out and do a balanced diet before she had the surgery. Roxanne, what one doctor won't do, it's always another doctor that will. And that whatever doctor that Rolly had, I'm sure they got extra because it's on television. So the money talks, somebody gonna do it. She sit next to me in the big back mirror. You was not big like that. So they move on to Scotty. Scotty lets them know that she is Dominican and black because they asked her. And then they asked her about her relationship with Natalie. So they keep implying, and I notice this is a thing, especially with Tia Kim. She always want to be calling somebody gay, okay? So they try to say that she having sex with Natalie, that, you know, they more than friends. Because they giggling, you know, they high and drunk and stuff like that. And Scotty was like, this is like my sister. And Natalie said this was my little sister. Then they get to talking about how they whooped each other's ass on the show of Baddies. So she was like, that is my sister. So Carlissa goes on to say, yeah, I was going to whoop Tokyo Tony's ass yesterday. And Tokyo was like, yeah, and I was just going to let her, but I told her I would kill that bitch and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Mickey G. And I found it interesting. So she finds a way to segue her daughter. I need to go look at this child that she puts on the pedestal. Her child is Callie Way. And so she is riding the backs of her two children, Callie and Blueface, which you got one girl that's fighting and probably showing her ass cheeks all on television, and your son that's rapping and abusing women and violating people in general. trying to commit murder, and this is what you proud that you raised. Okay, girl. So goes on to say, yeah, Callie got hands, she ain't get it honest. She got it honest, So she's actually proud, of this bullshit that her daughter is on. And so they said that Carly was a sugar mama. Now, meanwhile, you hear Tokyo Tony, she comes with the shade and she say that slick shit real quick. Hey Jekyll. And hey Mickey. I thought I said hi to Mickey, but I'm gonna tell you both hey. She tries to say the slick shit, right? Carly throws it in, but it's something about the way Tokyo Tony, she got a few of them we finna catch, where she just threw directly and then had her hand. So Carly, they said Carlissa was looking for a sugar mom, and Carlissa said, I done had medical and dental all my life. So that's basically her way of saying she's had a man to take care of her and her husband the whole time. So they go back to Rolly asking her about her surgery, and they said, did you feel any pain during your surgery? And she was like, yeah, I felt a lot of pain during my surgery. I'm not gonna lie. And I thought that was interesting. I don't know if I could just go through that just to be going through it for vanity's sake. Even for heart disease, you still need to exercise. Yes, they did. I haven't seen this, but they did mention that Krishan whooped her ass. Apparently, that is a fact. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I can't see my stuff. There we go. Hey, bug. And so they said, Carlissa was like, why did they let Natalie jump on Callie Way? And Natalie said, I didn't jump on Callie Way. She came in hot. And she came in, talking that shit. So she got her ass beat. And she said, I really didn't whoop her ass like that. And then Callie Way, told Carlissa, so Carlissa, I see you two haters of a feather. She slid in, yeah, Callie said you was 45 years old. Now, I know for a fact that Natalie could be 45 because I know she's younger than me. And I remember as a young girl watching the Bad Girls Club. But, I've kind of grown out of some of that silly shit. But the Bad Girls Club is a little bit different from the Baddies. Like, they just straight up hoes and they like to fight. Like, it's a show. I don't think I watched the last couple of years of the Bad Girls Club because all they did was fight. Like, they didn't do a lot of stuff. I liked the Bad Girls challenges where they were athletes and stuff. But after that, I kind of fell off, and I did try to watch the Baddies like the first season that they came back during the pandemic, but her and Tanisha and all them girls and like the old school girls, they had Sydney Starr and what's that other one, that drunk one, Jenny, something from New Orleans. But when I watched, it just sounded like this, bitch, fuck you. And you couldn't even hear the argument between the two. So like it was a turnoff for me because I'm like, if y'all just gonna fight for no reason, it's just not entertaining. The original Bad Girls Club, when they got into fights, like that iconic scene with Tanisha with the pots and pans. I ain't gonna get no sleep because of you. You ain't gonna get no sleep because of me. Like it was like they wasn't just looking to fight. You did something. Okay, you did something that irritated them, so they got in your ass. But these shows ain't quite like that. They come on, like, I watched one of the tryouts, and they was like, well, can you throw hands? Well, knock the shit out that bitch. Just because, and I was like, what is this? Like, y'all just promoting fighting for free. Like, y'all dumb, because them girls, Natalie, making all the bag. But I guess, so they got to cackling, they were cackling, and Natalie was like, well, I feel like this is like Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving when you come home and your aunties and your uncles and they ask you, is you pregnant? Is you married? What you doing? Blah, blah, blah. That was Tanisha. And she came back for this Baddies project, but I guess I don't think it worked out because she just wasn't feeling it. She left a couple of times, right? And she said she didn't like the questions. So yeah, and this is where we're gonna go to that part, and I'm gonna play it. If you could squint your eyes and see it, then there you go. Wait, come on, right there. That's good enough.
We have a drink. Oh my God, that is so great. Bitches put that pussy out so we can see who stays.
Okay, I'm gonna rewind that because that shit sounded ignorant, Carlissa. I'm gonna rewind it twice. And then I'm gonna tell you what she said if you didn't catch it. Because my Thanksgivings don't go like that.
Myself. And she laughed because she thought I was like joking, but I was really serious. Okay. I'm not ashamed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went too far. I went to the wrong minute. And Zeus channel was janky when it comes to
Wait, hold on. Callie came in very aggressive.
She came in hot.
Yes. She got on the internet.
I told her, I said, hold on now. You make sure you respect the boss.
She came
but
in.
You know what's crazy, Natalie? When you was younger, so when she made that 45 joke, Callie,
I'm not even close to 45 years old.
What's you and Jocelyn beef? What's going on with y'all?
I feel like I'm at Thanksgiving. I feel like it's Thanksgiving. I hate Thanksgiving. What? This is what they do at Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
Yes, we have a
Christmas dinner is happening.
We have a drink. Oh my God, that is so great. Bitches put that pussy out so we can see who stays.
Thanksgiving.
One more again. Carlissa, I don't know what you do at your house.
I feel like I'm at Thanksgiving. I feel like it's Thanksgiving. I hate Thanksgiving. What? This is what they do at Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas dinner is happening.
We have a drink. Oh my God, that is so great. Bitches put that pussy out so we can see who stays.
Thanksgiving.
That's how we do on Thanksgiving.
I'm like, I was going to say you hate.
I'm like, you know why? Because this is what they do at Thanksgiving. You go home for Thanksgiving.
I want you to put a 1 in the chat if your household is like Carlissa's. 2 in the chat if it's a hell no. Carlissa said on Thanksgiving, they pull a pussy out, these are her words, to see if it stank. It's like you can't make this up. I don't know whose grandma. Even me, I'm big mama now. After I done sat up there and prayed over the food, slaved over a stove, and you got the turkey out there, and everybody's getting together and watching the football game, and just doing whatever. And, hey girl, how you doing? Okay, now we had dinner. And pull out your coochie to see is your coochie stinking. You wash your coochie, bitch. Like, that sounds stupid. Black Diamond got it right. She had renewed her memo. Sure.
You are officially a royal citizen. Welcome to the House of the Princess.
No. Nothing about that sounds normal. Like, what the fuck you mean? You pull your pussies out to see if it's stank. Like, I had to take a pause for the cause of that. But Rolly was like, oh, I thought you were saying pull it out so you can get it ate or something like that. I guess she was with it. I felt that strange too. And then so that's what Scotty was like, ma'am, what? Like what? So they was asking about, your sign, and Carlissa is a Leo, so her birthday coming up, so she's extra crazy. And they were talking about Scotty is a Cancer, and she likes to cry, and they called her the crybaby of the group. And Natalie might whoop her up, and then now she stopped crying so much, and she's a better person. But she's like, I'm not crying as much anymore. Last time I cried a little bit. I got a tattoo, but I just got a tattoo earlier. And she oh, thank you. She got a tattoo all up and down, the booty meat heart right there and the back of her thighs. I'm sorry. Ooh. And so she said she cried about that. And so Carlissa gets to asking these questions. It's a lot of people on YouTube that do this. And I'm just a different type of, I am a real journalist. I've been trained to be a journalist, but even as a YouTubing personality, I feel that when you do an interview, you should at least try to know something about the people that you do interview. And it's very well obvious that Carlissa does not look into some of these people that she's interviewing. She just knows a little bit about them. So Tony was like, well, Natalie's married. She want to ask, is she married for real? And she was like, she had this big ass wedding. It was all on TV and stuff like that. She did embellish a little bit, but Carlissa didn't know the damn difference, okay? And so she says, you lying. And I'm going to play this for you too. Hey, Blueprint. And so Carlissa called her a liar about Natalie's wedding. And Tony said, why would I lie about that? I don't have to lie about that. That's just like me. If I had to lie, it was the way she said it. This is why I'm going to play it. She was like, I don't have to lie. That's just like lying to you this morning, telling you look cute. Like, she shaded the shit out of her real cute. Like, that outfit look cute. So I got to play it. And if you can squint down in the corner and see it, I got it right there. Shit. Okay, where are we at? Let me find it.
Hunter. Google it, bitch. We just had a wedding on the internet with 54 million people watching.
Ooh.
You lied again.
Google it.
You lying again.
I don't need to lie, bitch, about shit.
Damn it. It's lagging. Zeus be janky. It's not my fault.
Yeah. Other than you look cute today. Oh, so let's keep moving.
I'm gonna have to keep my hair.
What is
like
your
this,
sign?
Like, she didn't even catch the way she dogged her ass. If she was serious, she got them big buck eyes. Y'all can see. I should have made the screen just a little bit bigger.
That's all.
I don't cry. I don't cry
Scotty's
all
very
day.
emotional.
I just cry when y'all say mean things to me.
or
I mean, yeah,
Scotty,
we be
don't
back
say
and
mean
forth.
things to you.
Okay.
There we go.
Hunter. Google it, bitch. We just had a wedding on the internet with 54 million people watching.
Ooh.
You lied again.
Google it.
You lying again.
I don't need to lie, bitch, about shit. Other than you look cute today. Oh, so let's keep moving.
Tony don't play no games. She was like, other than you look cute today, let's keep moving. So Carlissa was like, I need to keep this moving or whatever. And then she got to talking about her daughter again. She got to fucking with Natalie, talking about Callie beat your ass. And Natalie was like, no ma'am, no Pam, no ham. That did not happen. And they were asking, like, is Natalie going to pass the torch, or what do they want to do outside of Baddies? And Rolly said, I got other shit I want to do. I don't want to retire doing Baddies. Because Natalie said, I'm gonna be beating the ass with a cane, if that's what I feel like. And Rolly was like, no, I don't want to do this for too much longer. And they were like, well, what the hell do you want to do? And she said, well, I told you I've been working on my music. I want to do acting. And so Carlissa was saying that she's getting prepped for acting, doing reality TV, doing what the fuck she's doing now. And as an actor, with a person that has a fine arts associate's degree, who's minoring in theater, who has worked in the theater since she's a child, reality TV does not prep you for real acting. It just gets you used to being in front of a camera. But acting is just what it is. It's acting. And there's so many things to the theater, and the theater is different from television. Television is different from film. And that's what's fucked up. And that's why a lot of these movies that y'all watch be dry ass acting, and you complain because somebody go get a personality and put them on front of the screen and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's not the same, ma'am. It's not the same beast. Okay? So Tokyo Tony gets to talking nasty again. And so she be asking them about, how lesbian they are. So she says, have you ever done it with a double dildo? And Scotty was like, that's nasty. So they talking all over each other at this time. That's nasty. Who doing that? And apparently she's done something with a cucumber. And Tokyo Tony said, well, the cucumber can't nut or whatever. It's weird. And she was doing the hand motions of how you use a double dildo. And Rolly kept mentioning something about a womanizer. I'm going to have to look it up. Maybe we'll talk about it after dark, okay? And it's a womanizer. She said you need to use the womanizer. So apparently they have battery-operated boyfriends all over the town. And, T and them, they still own the rose. I don't have a rose, never used the rose, but I've seen it. And I don't think I want to put that in my body. It's a scary thing. Anyway, you can go from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. I don't know. You get electrocuted. Okay, so now we're going to fast forward. We're going to have another clip. Scotty is showing her booty tattoo. So again, I said she just got the upper thigh meat done. And so they was like showing me the tattoo, and they was asking her, is your booty real? I hate that this has to be a question in 2024, but it is. So they're asking her, is your booty real? And she said, yeah, my booty real, And so Tokyo Tony begins to talk to them about them selling pictures and stuff on OnlyFans. And she said, bitch, I do the math, and I broke the math down, and you selling ass for 39 cents a picture, okay? So if you got a $20 membership for the month and you break that down per 30 days, bitch, you selling your ass for 39 cents a day to however many subscribers that you got. So they were talking about the tattoo, and Tony said, well, come over here, let me feel on your ass. Let me see if it's real. And they tried to get Natalie to come over there so that they could feel on Natalie's ass and see if her ass is real. So let me play that little clip for you. Wait, right there. Come on. Well, I might have to do it right there. Well, that's close enough. There we go.
When you get money on OnlyFans, you don't feel fucking stupid for a little while. Let me tell you why.
No, you was on there.
You can't
never do it on OnlyFans. Can I fucking talk?
Yes, Auntie, go ahead.
Damn, Auntie can't say shit no more.
Come on, I want to hear because I think she knows something.
Listen to this shit.
Hold on.
Y'all bitches getting 39 cents.
No.
No, listen.
I did not get 30. I can
Bitch,
show
you
you.
getting 39 cents. Multiply your $20.
Yeah, pull that shit out on her, Scotty. Hit her. Hold on, she's finna show us.
You getting 39 cents to show one motherfucking bitch.
Show her your number, Scotty.
She can show the numbers.
How much money you getting, Scotty?
I don't give a fuck. Listen to what I said. It's $20 a joint, right? $20 a subscription.
That's how much your subscription might be.
That's how much the fuck it is, Carlisa. $20, bitch. I'm telling you. $20, right? Because I'm a mathematician, bitch. $20,
Right.
in 30 days.
No.
Break that shit down. 30 days is $20.
But you gotta add the people too.
So that means you showing your pussy, bitch,
Not
for 39 cents a day.
It's not pussy.
That little rough butt cheek.
You know it's soft.
With the ruffles on the edge.
You gotta feel it. Don't do me.
Auntie only gonna talk that
Bring
shit.
that shit here.
See, that's why you Aquarius.
Be careful, she just gotta
Just
talk
down there in the
first.
corner.
Girl, bring that shit.
She like to talk shit about you, knowing she really wants you.
Yeah,
She just played you out of a free squeeze.
And she felt on that booty real good.
Motherfucker trick you out of a
She just played you out of a free squeeze. It's crazy.
And Tokyo Tony licked her fingers.
I want that in my chest.
Damn, man, nasty mouth. Tokyo licked her fingers after she probably tried to put her fingers up in that girl cootie cat, but she felt all up and through that girl booty. If you can't see it in the corner, next time I'll make it a little bit bigger for copyright purposes. Okay. So yeah. So Carlissa tries to criticize Natalie booty, saying that it's not real, and so Natalie was like, "Well, bitch, let's see your booty, okay?" So Carlissa gets to tooting up her booty, because she happy to get some attention, and turns around and shows her behind in her what's that grease outfit, looking like Sandy. Okay, Sandy with orange hair. Excuse me. Sorry about that, y'all. I was trying to keep it quiet. So Carlissa, this was another slide of this. Carlissa gets up and shows her booty and she poking it out. Tokyo Tony in the background said, "Woo, smell like tartar sauce." She ain't even catch it. So Tony, they said, "Well, let's see your coochie." She said, "Your booty." She was like, "I don't have to do all that. You can go on whatever XXN porn, one of them porno sites." She was like, "My shit out there. You can go find a picture of that." And Carlissa tries to say that Tokyo Tony has a BBL. We all know that Tokyo Tony behind is real. She's been stripping since 1969. We know what her body looks like. This is not a thing. Matter of fact, I think I've seen Tokyo's coochie on Twitter. Like, she's always showing her coochie in her behind. Like, so she's been selling coochie and showing ass since the golden era. So I don't even know why she tried to come like that. So again, they go back with Natalie passing the torch and the money in there. So Carlissa say, "You should let Callie take over when you're gonna let Callie get that money." I wish I would sit down. You old pick me, bitch. Anyway, so Natalie comes with the slick shade at Carlissa and talks about a rap that I don't know about. I have to find it. That Tia Kemp had a rap battle with Carlissa. I guess they was going back and forth on the internet, and they said that Tia ate that ass up, right? And so Natalie gets to playing it, and Carlissa gets in her feelings. She's like, "Don't play that! Don't play that!" And apparently is real ignorant. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. She was like, "Y'all gonna get us y'all gonna get us to fighting up in here." Rap this. What's her name? Carlissa. Her last name is Sappho. She read while reading. I can't read. What is? Just don't tell me what the rest of the thing is without clicking on it. I don't want her to defend it. And apparently, apparently it might be a Tokyo Tony. I see Tokyo Tony and Tia diss rap on TikTok like they dissing. It doesn't say they're dissing Carlissa. But they might be mad at each other at this point because they say a lot of stuff. I don't understand. If y'all know it, send me the link, okay? Because I don't want to play all this stuff. But they just said somewhere on here, they said that Tokyo Tony dissed Carlissa and called Tia Kemp broke. That may be true. But I need y'all to get it together just so we can have some more of this ratchet stuff. I hate to click on this stuff because I click on it. I can't see the title without clicking on it, and that's annoying. But we might have to just continue to go because I'm almost at an hour and I want to get out of here. I might decide to come back. But anywho, so they get to playing the rap disc, and Carlissa is mad because she's like, you won't get us to fighting in here. And, you know, you hear Tia talking about your mama, bitch. Your mama. You know, it was real ignorant. Like, and so she was like, I won that rap bear. They was like, no, Tia Kim tore your ass up. So she was in her feelings about that. And then they go to the part where, you know, they start giving advice and saying things. And so Tokyo says she was told that Natalie had an attitude. I still believe she got an attitude, though. I guess it depends on who you are. That she had a bad attitude and she was cold-hearted and nasty. And that she did the cocaine on the white girl. And they was like, you know, no, ain't nobody around here doing no cocaine. And Scotty got mad, like, who was you talking about doing cocaine? We ain't doing no cocaine up in here. And Tokyo Tony said, well, bitch, everybody done some cocaine. What's wrong with you? You mad at about some cocaine? And Scotty was like, if that's what you do or she doing, then that's fine. But I don't do it. And no, I don't think it's good. And was your alcohol any better than that? Or you smoking weed? And so Scotty was like, in my book, yes, it is. It is. It's not cocaine. Okay. And so they had a little kerfuffle about that. So hating ass Carlissa, it's time for her to give her advice, and they were talking to Scotty. Carlissa says, well, don't do your hair like that anymore. And so for those who weren't here, let me show you the picture again of the baddies. So Scotty with the body is the young girl in the middle. And Carlissa told her, don't do your hair like that no more. I don't like it. And very quickly, Scotty tells her, well, don't wear that hair color no more. And that your wig is laid, okay? Baby, they was quick like that. So again, Carly was foiled again with her pick-me type shit that she be doing. So then Carlissa goes on to try to shade Roly Poly. Let me give her advice. She said, you need to get your knees fixed. And they were in Tokyo. Tony was like, what the fuck is you talking about? What's wrong with her knees? And, you know, Roly Poly said, I'm not getting my knees fixed. I am not need. I could choose to get my knees fixed, but I like my body. I'm going to do what the hell I want to. And yeah, I'm not trying to get my knees fixed. It was one thing to get liposuction, but this is me. And I thought that was rude as fuck. I think it was very ignorant. I mean, the show itself is ignorant, But that was rude and disrespectful to her. And then we have another one, another clip, our last clip. Tokyo was saying, I got a name for y'all. Now, we all know that they make fun of all these people. And uh, Natalie Nunn is known for her chin and her having that long chin. They've told her maybe to get his shave done. Now, this is Hollywood stuff. And so she was like, I love my chin. I stand in it. Y'all can make all the memes and the cartoons you want. This is who I am. So Tokyo being on her bullshit, here she go.
Chinichikanese.
Let me rewind it a little bit because I didn't say it right. That's what she called them girls. Where's
Wait,
what you say, baby? What you say, bitch? What you say, bitch? What you say, bitch? We said, I said, well, let me think of a name for them because I know we. I said me.
Oh, I thought you said we.
The name for them is not
I
me.
said a name for them, which would be cute because all of y'all got baddies. No, y'all all have the trait. Your eyes. Listen to the word, and it's a piece for all of y'all because you know I'm a, yeah. Right. Watch this, lyricist. Watch this.
Really soft.
Chinichikanese. All right, bitch. Your advice.
Just ignorant. And I hope y'all can't hear all these motorcycles going past. I don't know what they're doing. They're either going to the beach or something. They're acting out tonight. So she called them Chinichikanese because they all had like Chinese eyes on top of it. But really, we all know part of that is those damn eyelashes from here to there. They make your eyes look like this because you can't open your eyes because they be heavy sometimes. And I do still sell eyelashes and hair, okay? I just don't play my commercial because I want a new one. I haven't worked on one yet, but that is what it is. Anyway, so she called them Chinichikanese. And then Callie Way, Carlissa throws in another thing about Callie Way being her daughter and that, what's the face? Natalie should pass the torch to her. And also threw another dig saying that Callie beat Natalie's ass. But Natalie was not checking for her. And it was like, go to hell, ma'am. Go to hell. So they had a key. It wasn't as exciting as some of the other ones. I will be coming back hopefully tomorrow. I do have classes sometime tomorrow. But I'm going to see where I do it at. But I also need to give my commentary on the political scene, on what's going on with Trump and Kamala. And all these other little things. We have some celebrity news. Erica Ash from Survivor's Remorse. She has passed away at 46 due to cancer. So we need to talk about these things. There's a lot more other things I need to talk about and to catch up. But the next episode that we have to review came on this Sunday is Darius McCrary, and y'all know him more famously for Family Matters than some of anything that he's done. But he has a long career. He said he's been in the business for like 40 years. 40 years, okay? 40 years he's been in the business. So we're going to review that from the Aunties podcast, and we're just going to have a good time. I am not going to elongate this too much longer. Plus, I want to go see what Mimsy's talking about because they have leaked the memoirs of Kim Porter about how Diddy abused her. So that is saddening and it's heartbreaking. So I want to see what he has to say about it or what other stuff that he has. So I probably need to talk about that as well. That's another reason why I don't want to make this long in case I decide to get up here again. So with that being said, you have been watching House of the Princess. We have reviewed the Aunties podcast, episode 3. We're going to upload episode 4 really soon. I thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have shown some manners and that you have hit the like button, okay? If you're so inclined to watch the podcast with us and do other things, we have a membership, and your membership comes with benefits. Also, if you subscribe, please hit your notification bell and go back and press all. That way you'll be notified of every time I go live, not just here and there. Again, I thank you for coming. My name is Princess A.V. and you have been watching House of the Princess. It's time for me to turn out the lights. You have a great night. Bye-bye.